Right, good evening one and all. I've got absolutely no idea how this is going to turn out. I've never actually done a live Mamemeister look at, so this is a first. Now, I'm using my iPad to record this. I don't know how much battery's on it, I think there's about 80%, so we're just going to see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, you've seen the title. This is a Mamemeister look at. Now, you're probably aware of Retropie. If you're not, where have you been? Retropie is a piece of software which was written for Raspberry Pis. Evening, Mr. Erathome even. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Raspberry Pis, it was a little computer that was designed maybe about 5 years ago. The idea being behind it, it's a fully fledged PC. It's about 30 quid to buy, and the reasoning behind this is to basically get sort of school kids to be able to tinker with computers, hopefully try and get them into programming. I mean, the Raspberry Pi, the Raspberry Pi is a wonderful little thing. It's a fully fledged PC. You know, it's got HDMI out, it's got a graphics card, it's got Bluetooth, it's got Wi-Fi, you name it, it's got it. But like most things, anything technology-wise, it tends to get used for gaming. And a few years ago, some clever guys came up with a thing called Retropie, which is basically a front end for a plethora of emulators for the Raspberry Pi. So anyway, you can Google it and you can check YouTube and find out what Retropie is all about. Anyway, getting back on topic. This bad boy, it's a controller which my mate Mike Hansen has made for me. Yeah, it's beautiful. Looks like the old Atari kind of woody type console. Now, what kind of sets this apart is it's got a Raspberry Pi inside it, and to connect it, all I need to do is plug in HDMI. There's my colleague's cup of tea. Plug in Evening Russ. Plug in my HDMI cable and away I go. So yeah, I'm obviously holding the iPad with one hand, and I'm it's hence the reason it's a wee bit wobbly. So this thing here, I mean, it's I'm trying to get a kind of scale. It's, I don't know what size it is. It's maybe about 10 inches, something like that. It's got, well, you can see there, it's got a lovely clicky joystick. Listen to that noise. Oh, clicky goodness. And you've got six buttons, all very nice. Now, some people prefer clicky buttons. I prefer these. Now, the reason I prefer these ones is they're more like the buttons you get in an arcade machine. If it's a clicky button, it's harder to kind of press the button. It's quick. You know, some arcade games you require a sort of quick response, so you don't really want a clicky button for that. Up the top here is you've got it's very much like the old Atari arcade machine buttons. You've got select, you've got start, you've got hotkey, you've got auto, and you've got clear. So it's a lovely thing. On the side, turn that around. There's absolutely nothing. Oh, I'll tell a lie. There we go. That is the SD card. And I'm going to stand this up on this end like so. Basically, you can take the SD card out like so, and you can just swap it for another one. Nice and easy. And on the reverse of this, I think that's the microphone out. You've got the HDMI out, and you've got the micro USB thing. On the other side, there's this is wonderful actually. There's a USB. What you can actually do is you can connect a secondary USB controller, so you can basically get like 2 players on it. So anyway, that's the controller. But like I said, it's absolutely beautiful. I will put a link to Mike Hansen's Facebook page. Mike does make various controllers. I mean, I've got how many? I've got a Robotron one, twin stick shooter. I've got a single controller which I use for MAME. I've got a dedicated Defender controller, and I've also got a dedicated Donkey Kong. Now, what makes this really nice, and I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm having to hold the iPad. This here, now you may or may not be aware, that some arcade games had 8-way controls and some had 4. Now you're probably thinking, well, what's the difference? You can play a 4-way controller using an 8-way controller, and you're absolutely right. But, and this is the big but, if you're playing a 4-way controller, I mean games like Donkey Kong, probably the most sort of obvious one would be Pac-Man. You've only got 4 movements in that, up, down, left and right. Now if you're using an 8-way controller and you happen to sort of push the joystick diagonally, then it won't recognise it. So if you're like trying to move up and you happen to press the controller diagonally, then it's not going to respond as well. So what you really want is to be able to put it to an 8-way, a 4-way controller, which means you've just got up, down, left and right. Now this little thing here, actually, if you pull it back and then you pull it up the way, this actually lifts up and then you can spin it around and you can put it back down again. So basically you can give yourself, you can change between a 4-way or an 8-way controller on the fly. So it's really, really nice. I have had this for about a month, and I think I did do a video of it. I started doing a video and then I don't know what happened. I never actually got around to finishing it, so I thought I better try and get this put out. So this is the fun part, you know me and my technical wizardry. Here's my dogs. That's Jax, that's Archie. Right, what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to attempt to point this at my TV so you can actually see it working. This will be fun. Hopefully it's not going to fall in a minute. I need to... There's all my other machines. Let's try and back up a wee bit. Right, just give me a second. Just talk amongst yourselves as always. In fact, you know what? I think I would be better off actually. Come on, Archie, out the road, son. Right, I think what I need to do is something like that. How's that? Does that look okay? Like what I need to do is get something to put underneath it. Yeah, you don't get you don't get Slope's Games Room or Ashens pissing about with things like this. That's not going to hold, is it? I need to kind of come in a wee bit more, and hopefully it's not going to fall. How's that? Does that look okay? I know it could be closer, but I think that's the best we're going to get. Right, so what I want to do now is I want to go to, is it HDMI 1 or is it HDMI 2? I can never remember. Right, let's go and get the controller out. Not the controller, the power pack. So how you all doing tonight? You alright? I was just back, I was out with the dogs for a walk actually. It's quite a nice night up here. Right, get the HDMI cable plugged in. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this up so it doesn't knock the iPad over, hopefully. That's the plan. That goes like so, and then this goes in here. Now let's see if this is going to fire up. You know what it's like with the HDMI. Hey, here we go, that's actually pretty good. I'm going to turn the lights off, I think that'll... There's a wee bit of glare. Right, come on Archie, you get up there and sit with Jax. Now I could technically try, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up YouTube on my tablet and see if I can get some, if I can actually join the, see if I can join the chat. Now I should warn you, this video could literally go off at any point. because, oops, just going to turn the sound down. Because, yeah, I don't know how much, I think I've got about 80%. Right, that's annoying me because it's not focusing very well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the table up a wee bit and see if I can get a better picture. Can I zoom in? Ah, you can actually, there you go. But what I want to do is I want to get it. Right, hang on, I've thought of the cunning plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a candle and I'm going to tilt back the screen. Like so, how's that? And what I'll do is I'll just pinch and zoom a wee bit. Whoa! How's that? Does that look better? Evening, Michael. Yeah, okay, so this is my Raspberry Pi controller, all-in-one controller. Now this is quite a nice, hang on, I'm just going to turn the sound down a wee bit because it's kind of loud. The one thing I don't like about this setup that I've got is, you've got to have music. You have to have music, which is a pain in the arse. You can't seem to turn I've tried to turn the sound down and it's just not been possible. So yeah, I mean, the image is 128 gigs worth of gaming goodness. You've got arcade, you've got Atari 2600, you've got Atari 7800, Lynx, some Dreamcast, Neo Geo or Final Burn I should say, you've got Game & Watch, bizarrely. You've got Game Gear, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, MAME, Sega Master System, Mega Drive, N64, Nintendo DS, Neo Geo System, NES, Neo Geo Pocket. I don't know why I'm reading these out, you're perfectly capable of reading them yourself. PC Engine, PSP, PlayStation, 32X, Sega CD, SG-1000. How's my voice by the way? I mean, I'm sitting quite a distance from the iPad. Can you hear me okay? Evening Lewis, how you doing buddy? Can you hear my voice okay guys? Like, 'cause I'm conscious that I'm sitting quite far away. Yeah, anyway. Let's see, we can hear you good stuff. Right, anyway, yeah, so it's like SG-1000, Super Nintendo, Vectrex, Virtual Boy, Wonder Swan. Then what it does is it kind of groups all the games into categories. You've got Batman games, Castlevania, Capcom 1, Capcom 2, Capcom 3, Donkey Kong games, you name it. So yeah, what I'll do is I'm just going to fire it up and play some games. So I really wish you could turn that god awful sound down though. Right, let's play some. What will we play? Let's play a bit of Dodo and Patchy, I think. In fact, no, you know what I'm going to play? I'm going to play some Black Tiger because I was playing that on the live stream the other day there and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, pick what you want, hit the button, and you're good to go. Right, I'll just turn the sound down a wee touch again. And press the, where is it, select to put a coin in and start. Now I've got some kind of scan lines enabled which I think actually gives quite a good impression of an old arcade monitor. Now, the only problem with the setup I've got at the moment is my cup of tea is really far away. Right, fire. But honestly, this controller is just beautiful. Some games I notice, I wouldn't say there's a bit of lag, but there's sometimes there is a bit of play in the joystick, which for some games isn't ideal, but in the main, it's absolutely spot on. Now this is I'm playing this on a 55-inch TV, and it does look glorious. Ah, bollocks. But this video is not really supposed to be me playing games, it's actually letting you see this thing. If you've never used Retropie, you've never heard of it, but you don't have it, then, you know, I suggest you go and get it. Go and get yourself a Raspberry Pi. You'll get one for about 35 quid. You need to get a power adapter, HDMI cable. You'll get it all in for about 50 quid. And then you can just go to, there's a site which has all these images pre-made. Download the image, burn on an SD card, and you're good to go. And being able to play all these arcade games on your TV at home is just absolutely awesome. And I want to kill that snake. Hey! Right, anyway, I'm going to come out of this because I could keep playing it. To come out, you basically press a hotkey and press start. Let me just have a wee look at the comments. Who have we got in tonight? I can hardly read that. Aero Dion Thorn, we've got Michael Davis, we've got Retro Russ, we've got Lewis, we've got... That's it, I think that's the only people that are actually talking at the moment. I have an NVIDIA Shield Android tablet that I use in a similar way to this. It has HDMI out and I can take, I can use lots of USB controllers. I've got adapters for Saturn. Yeah, I've got a NVIDIA Shield tablet as well. It's not it's one of the old ones, but you know what? It's an amazing bit of kit. It's quite old now, but it plays stuff really well. Yeah, I wish I could turn that sound off. That is just awful. Of course, that music is going to give me a copyright strike, I think, on the video. Let's try something else. Nintendo DS. Let's give that a go. Mario Kart DS. I'm not quite sure how. Right, this is maybe not being configured. Right, I can't actually I can't actually start that, so I'm going to have to come out the end. Right, it doesn't want to let me out. That's bloody annoying. Yeah, the NDS is also not being configured. I'm going to have to unplug it and plug it back in again. That's a pain. Obviously, you've got to, you know, when you're playing some of these emulators that have touch screens and that kind of stuff, you've got to spend a wee bit of time and configure the controls. Come on, get in. I read an interesting thing on Facebook. They're saying the correct way to insert a micro SD cable is to, it always takes 3 attempts. You always put it in. The first time you try it, it never works. You flip it round, you try to put it in, and then you realise you've got it the wrong way. And then the second time you put it in the right way up, it always goes in, but it will never, ever, ever go in first time. Go figure. Right, why is my iPad spinning like I've lost connection? Are you guys still there, hopefully? Yeah, Michael, Arcade Punks, that's where I get all my pre-configured images from. I don't know why that's not come on. We just switch the TV off and try and switch it back on again. That's the thing I don't like about HDMI. Sometimes it kind of doesn't see. It can be a bit of faff sometimes trying to get it to work. If somebody's got to kind of flick between the sort of different inputs, is it going to come up? I don't think it is. Alright, what I'll do is I'll go back, go all the way around and try again. But yeah, Arcade Punk's excellent, really, really good. Right, that's annoying, why is that not coming up? It will eventually. I'm going to unplug it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come on. Trust this to happen in a live stream now. If this was a normal, regular video, I could obviously just edit it, but I can't do it here. I'm sure it was HDMI 1, it was. Let's see if I unplug the HDMI cable and plug it back in again. Now that is something I do find with HDMI devices at times, they just seem to... It can be a wee bit... Ah, there we go. Unplugged it. In fact, you know what, I think the HDMI cable might have been a wee bit loose. Right, let's go back in. Right, remind me not to try, what do you call it, the Nintendo DS. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my favourite Atari VCS game. It's a game that a lot of people say is awful, but I love it because it was the first video game that I got to play at home out with Pong, and it was this bad boy, Pac-Man. I don't think this is a bad version actually, it gets a lot of criticism. I'm just going to, that's annoying me slightly, I'm just going to move that a wee bit, like so. There we go. I can maybe zoom in a wee bit actually, there we are. Perfect! Right, yeah, Pac-Man, great game. You've probably, if you're a kind of regular on my channel, you'll have heard me wax lyrical about this particular game many times. I didn't have an Atari 2600 back in the day. I always wanted one, but there was just simply no chance that my mum and dad were going to buy me one. They couldn't afford it. There was no way I was going to get one. And then my mate Nick came up to my house one day and he had this bag, and in the bag was an Atari 2600, and we played it all day. I mean, this was back in the day when you only had one TV in the house. Fortunately it was the summer. It was the summer, so my mum and dad were both at work. I think my dad was working, and we were able to use the TV upstairs, and we literally played it all day. And then it got to night time and Nick was going to be going home, and obviously he was going to be taking his 2600 with him, and he said to me, he says, look, why don't I come back in the morning and I'll just leave the 2600 with you. So that was it. He left the 2600 overnight with me, and I stayed up all night. I think I got up in the middle of the night to play it. And the only games that we had, or Nick had, was Pac-Man and Combat. Obviously Combat was a one-player game. But just a that was me. I was, you know, always wanted a 2600, but like I said, I never ever got one. Right, so that's a Atari. Let's go back. Atari 7800. What I'll do is I'll just play one game of each system. And the Commando's not too bad in this. Hang on, I'm just going to go and get my tea. Lovely. Right, you know what I think? There you go, your HDMI cable's come out again. It's not a bad version, this actually. Yeah, it does look a bit. It doesn't look the best on. It doesn't look the best on a sort of modern TV. But it does kind of look and play pretty much like the arcade, although saying that, in the arcade you didn't get a choice of weapons. Well, you didn't get power-ups, that's for sure. I wonder how you choose between the knife. Whoa! Pitfall, yeah, that's a lovely game. Sorry, I'm too busy reading the comments. I'm holding the joystick up and pressing the fire button, but I'm not actually reading. I'm not actually looking at the screen. I'm too busy looking at the comments. Yeah, that's enough of that. It's not bad. Lynx. That's one system I have never ever actually owned an Atari Lynx. I think for me, hang on, that music just does my head in. I think for me, the reason I've had no real interest in playing the Lynx is, like a lot of these old handheld systems like the Lynx, the Game Gear, even the Game Boy to a certain extent, though I do own a Game Boy, sorry, is the screens on these, let's be honest, were pretty shit. They were, yeah, they were ahead of their time, but now there is way better hardware that does the job a lot better. I mean, I've got the GPDXD, I've got the Nvidia Shield, I've got the PSP, I've got what else? You know, I've got the Game Boy SP, I've got the Game Boy DS. All of these systems have beautiful screens, so I can emulate an Atari Lynx on the the GPDXD, and it's got a lovely big screen, really bright, really pretty looking. So I don't really see the point of what would you really want to dig out the Lynx to use it. Maybe that's a bit like me, somebody saying to me, well, why do you bother playing a Commodore 64, why don't you just emulate, because at the end of the day that's what you're doing in the GPD, and I do get that, but I don't know, I've never really had any real desire to own a Lynx. Maybe if I had the choice of getting one for not a lot of money, I would maybe do it, you know what I mean. Now I have heard of this game, Blue Lightning. I think this is supposed to be quite nice. I'm quite impressed at how good the iPad pointing at the TV is actually working. Enter mission code, oh bollocks to that. Ooh, nice. I don't know how you speed up. Come on, give me something to actually shoot. Quite nice effects actually. I mean, the Lynx was ahead of its time. It says the unfortunate thing with the Lynx was the batteries. Yeah, with a beautiful screen, but it just absolutely ate batteries for breakfast. pretty impressive anyway. Right, let's come out of that. Dreamcast, yeah, let's just give this a wee go. So this is a Raspberry Pi 3B, I think it is, yeah. I have got a Raspberry Pi 4, but for some strange reason, well, there is literally just been a Retropie release for the Raspberry Pi 4, but I can't get it working, which is quite annoying. Soul Calibur, let's give this a go. Now, I wouldn't normally, you know, play a game like a Dreamcast on Evening ZX. How you doing, buddy? I wouldn't normally play a Dreamcast in something like this, but this is just going to give you an indication of how it actually plays. Start, there we go. Is it going to work? Oh, there we go. I think there's a bit of glitching going on. It's hard to tell actually. Let's try. You actually forget just how amazing the Dreamcast looks. Yeah, a bit of glitching going on there. Plays not too bad, to be fair. As I mentioned earlier on, guys, because I'm using an iPad to record the TV, I don't know what the battery life is. I think it was 80% when I first started the stream. I've been going about, I don't know how long I've been going, half an hour, 32 minutes, so it might just cut out. It's not me pulling the plug, it's the iPad dying. So anyway, yeah, that's the Dreamcast. Let's come out of that. Ah, balls. Don't tell me. Oh. Alright, that's good. Yeah, that's the Dreamcast. Like I said, I wouldn't normally play a Dreamcast game on something like this. This is Final Burn. Final Burn is very, very similar to MAME. Let's try, I can't even pronounce it, Espelaglua. In fact, let's go for Gunburn. Gunburn's one of these games that's got the most ridiculous scoring system. After like 2 minutes of playing, you've got something like 32 trillion points. Just turn the sound up a wee bit. It does look nice in a nice big telly though. That'll be the... Right, a minute. How do we fire? There we go. I'm just trying to think, is it sounding a wee bit in this? Yeah, it does sound a bit kind of scratchy. But the controller for this is just absolutely awesome. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, what I'll do is I'll put a link to Mike's Facebook page. Mike will build you a joystick and he's very, very reasonably priced. And I've got to say, in my opinion, the sticks that Mike put out that makes are better than anything else out there. I've got a few friends and there's been a few people on YouTube that's bought from Mike, and I'm sure they'll all vouch for just how good his sticks are. They really are, they're awesome. Yeah, I'm not keen on that. It's a bit kind of scratchy sounding. Juno first, awesome game. Right, now, obviously this is a bit stretched. There's probably some way to, there'll be some way to change it, but I'm not quite sure how. Come on, how'd I fire? There we go. Top tip, to get some big points in this game, don't shoot for the first couple of levels. Just wait until you get the little, that thing. Shoot it. Ah, bollocks, or in my case, don't shoot it and let it go off screen. But yeah, basically if you shoot that, it releases a little spaceman, and if you pick that up, you then get big points for killing all the baddies. I'll try and show you here. Shoot that, and then where did the guy go? And then I'll demonstrate in the next screen. Yeah, apologies, I just noticed that the screen seems to kind of blank, not blank, the screen does lose, it does kind of lose focus now and again. It's set to autofocus. I don't know if it's possible to not have it autofocus on an iPad, no idea. Right, shoot that, pick up the wee guy, like so, and then now, you'll see you get loads of points. There we go, that's Juno first. So that is Final Burn. How you doing, Ian? Okay, son? Yeah, that's Final Burn. Let's come back out. Game and Watch, let's have a wee look just for a laugh. What's the one that I had? What's the one with the boat? Is it Parachute? Yeah, I had that. That is just insane. Right, so left, right, that's right, left, okay, start, and that shows you the buttons. I did actually have this, I have no idea where it went. I probably deliberately broke it because I was a little bugger as a kid. When I get bored, I used to open things up to see how it worked. You don't get much more cutting edge gameplay on YouTube than this, guys. Now I should say Dominic Diamond has actually started what do you call it? Not Twitch, what's it called? Yeah, it is Twitch. Is it Twitch? Whatever it's called, that streaming thing. He started doing a daily stream. It kicks off at 5 o'clock and he's kind of on for an hour, so watch it. I did watch the one tonight, and Dominic Diamond is his usual entertaining self. But what's nice is the fact that there's not a lot of people are watching, so it means you can actually be kind of talking to him in the chat as well, which is pretty cool. Because Dominic's a good lad. Yeah, there you go, you've got your evening, Robert, how you doing, buddy? Right, so you've got your handhelds, Game Gear, I'll have a quick look. Let's try, oops a daisy. Let's try Chase HQ, never tried that in the Game Gear. Again, the Game Gear was like the Lynx. It was one of these systems that I don't really see a lot of point in actually owning, because you can play them perfectly using a modern handheld with a much better screen, because the screen in the Game Boy on the Game Gear was shite. And I did actually own one, and I got rid of it because the screen stopped working. So yeah, it plays Game Gear games. Oh, bloody hell! I was induce an epileptic fit if ever I saw. Yeah, Game Gear, nice. Oh bollocks, I just went back into it, sorry about that. 2 seconds. Right, Game Boy, awesome little handheld. Well, I'm going to be stuck out for copyright in this video anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I just... It's got to be Tetris, isn't it, obviously? But I tell you what, let's try, if I can find it, Double Dragon. It's actually a pretty good version of Double Dragon in this. Got to say, it's amazing how good a Game Boy looks on a 55-inch TV. I mean, it was never designed to be shown on anything other than a tiny little 2.5-inch grey screen, but it's testament to how good the graphics are, the fact that this still looks good. It's probably about, I would say it's probably about the best home port of Double Dragon, because it wasn't a game that ported well to very much, certainly not the 16 or 8-bit home computers, but this is actually pretty damn faithful. Yeah, that's Double Dragon, really nice. So that's a Game Boy Advance. Let's give it a wee go. Trying to think what we could try. I think Final Fight was on this actually. Let's give it a go. Yeah, I wish I could turn the damned background music off in this. Oh, there's Freddie Mercury at the top there. This is an absolute epic conversion of the Capcom Brawler. Really good. Look at that, I mean, playing that in a handheld. What would you have given, you know, back in 1985 or whenever this game came out, if somebody told you that you were going to be able to play it? You've even got the three characters. Yeah, the fact that you could play this in a handheld. Evening Neil, how you doing, buddy? Get the hammer. I'll do it. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely conversion this. Take that. So yeah, Game Boy Advance is supported very, very well. Game Boy Color, that was one system that I never really got into. I only actually owned it for a very short space of time. Oops, I've just jumped across the main there. I don't know, Bionic Commandos, give it a go. So I don't have any real nostalgia or affinity to the Game Boy Color. I don't think it was much more powerful than the original Game Boy. Obviously it had colour, but I think the only game I actually bought for it was it Track and Field, I think it was? Well, I think I've found quite a good way of streaming. If I did decide I was ever going to stream like a PlayStation 4 game, I could probably use this because it's actually, I think it's not bad. Come on, I always hate to put your name in bollocks in Nintendo games. Come on, I just want to play the game. Oh, you're a burnt. Are there any baddies to kill? Will I put it on an extremely easy level possibly? Oh, there's a baddie. Hey! It's not a bad little game, actually, quite playable. Anyway, that's the Game Boy Color. Then we get into the meat and bones of the thing, MAME. Listen to that god awful sound, it's just terrible. Now oddly, Berserk isn't on this, which is an absolute travesty. Let's try Burger Time. Yeah, if I don't get struck out with the music with Nintendo games, I'm absolutely going to get struck out with all the shit background music. What the hell was this? Burglar X? We obviously need to play it. I was trying to play Burger Time. Is this some kind of shooting game? I think it might be. Right, I've got no idea. Right, that's going off. That was a mistake. Come on. Oh, there we go. We lost it for a second. Let's try Chase HQ on this. Never actually tried it in the Raspberry Pi. Obviously, it's not ideal controls. Evening, Brian. The thing I love about playing games like this on a big telly is you're kind of getting the full arcade experience on the big telly, you know, the huge big screen. This is probably bigger than what it was back in the day, I think. Right, a minute. Yeah, it's not ideal. Not ideal playing it with a joystick. Oh, bollocks. That's what you call a waste. I'm not pretty sure where the gears are. I don't think I'm going to do it anytime soon. Right, this is a bit of a waste. Let's come out of that. Congo Bongo. Right, let's try Donkey Kong. Again, this would be where you want to swap the joystick. You'd want to put it across the four-way, which gives you kind of better controls, I should say. I'm going to try my wee trick. I was watching Billy Mitchell play. Ow, arse. You basically run and you keep jumping with the fireball chasing you. It gives you extra points. You get 100 points each time. You also did the lot. You jump beside the fireball. Ah, come on. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll try once more and then I'll just play normal. Right, I'm not going to try any fancy tricks. Let me just try and play it normally. Come on, just wait for a wee gap. And I can. Ah, bollocks. So that was really, really lucky. Whoa, that was very lucky. Now, this is the way the professionals do this second level. You basically want to clear all the rivets on this side. And then when you kill the fire guys, they basically reappear at the other side, but they can't get back over. So you click this, like so, and then you try and kill as many. And now you'll notice they appear at the other side, where they can't actually get you. But these guys aren't even going to come down, bugger. Come on. Come on, bugger off. Right. Wonder when they changed the levels from the Japanese to the US and the UK one. There was obviously a reason behind it. Don't know why they would do that though. Now I noticed Billy Mitchell and co, what they tend to do is, if they jump over two barrels close together, they will then oh, I was lucky. Ah, now why did I die there? I had the hammer. That shouldn't happen. That absolutely shouldn't happen. That's annoying. Ah, damn it. Tried to jump to the left there. That's annoying. I used to absolutely hate this level, but it's actually not too bad. Ah, bollocks. Oh! I bounced off the wall. That wasn't meant to happen. Damn it. Never mind. Right, listen, I'm conscious my battery's probably going to run out on this device, so I'm just going to quickly show another couple of systems. So it's Sega Master System. Turn down that god awful music. Sega Mega Drive, you know what that is. That's a quick shot of something. I'll put on one of the most difficult shoot 'em ups you're ever likely to play. This is actually the sequel to Hybris, which is an absolutely stonking shoot 'em up. But this is just so difficult you would not believe. Now I'm going to put it to, I'll try and put it to as easy as I possibly can. Right, we'll put lives up to 5. Maximum enemy bullets, put that down to the lowest 8, and then the speed. And trust me, even with that turned down, it is so difficult. Now what Mike's done, he's got a button here for making so I'm not even looking at the screen here, making it auto fire. So I'm going to do auto. Now this should, there we go, this is now put it on the auto fire, which makes it a tiny bit easier. I think using the word, or sorry, slightly less hard is probably a better description, I think. It's a great shoot 'em up this, but it's just so difficult. Yeah. Right, what I need to do is clear it. So that should hopefully clear up. Yeah, that's it now. Right, come out of that. N64, quick look at that. Let's try Mario Kart again. But yeah, if you want one of these things, if you're wanting one of these controllers, I will put Mike's details down below. Mike's on, he's on Facebook. I know not everybody's on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook and you want an email address for Mike, just drop me a message on the comments down below, and I'll try and find out and put Mike in touch with you. But I cannot rate Mike's controllers highly enough. They're just absolutely slonking. And as a plug and play Retropie arcade stick that you can just plug into your TV, it's just fantastic. I think this and Mario 64 are the only two games that I would actually play on an N64. I mean, it does look nice. I think this does upscale it. I think this makes it look a bit nicer than it did on the controller itself, on the console itself. So yeah, you know what Mario Kart's all about. Have it. Yeah, that's the N64. Hi Steve, how you doing buddy? Yeah, I did, the Dreamcast is on it. If you kind of fast or rewind about 10 minutes in, I did show you what was I playing. I was playing Soul Blade. Nintendo DS, that's the one we did try, but unfortunately you can't seem to, it's not set up properly. The Neo Geo, you all know the Neo Geo. Great system. Let's try Metal Slug. That's always the go-to game, Metal Slug Super Vehicle. There we are. It just looks absolutely awesome in this, and it plays every bit as nice as it looks. Now there is a way to, why is it doing that? Is it it's the HDMI cable coming loose again. There is a way to change the dip settings, I think, so that you actually get red blood rather than white liquid. It's a beautiful game, this, so it really is. Yep, that's the Neo Geo. Plays absolutely perfectly. You go back, you've got the NES, I don't need to show you that, you know that. You've got the Neo Geo Pocket, Neo Geo Colour Pocket, PC Engine, plays really nice. PSP, I'll give you a quick look at this. There's not a lot of games in this. I'm just trying to think, is there any games I could really like to see in this? Nah, it doesn't matter. PlayStation, there's quite a few here. Let's try Crash Bandicoot. But you know, seriously, if you've not got a lot of money, you don't have a lot of space, you don't have any real old consoles, old computers, and you want to kind of be able to play them, well, there's two ways to do it. You can obviously play them on your PC, or else you go down the road of a Raspberry Pi or Retropie. I would probably suggest the latter because you obviously get to plug it into a big TV like this, and it just looks and plays absolutely awesome. But like I says, all these images for the Retropie, they're all pre-configured, they're all ready to download. It's a website called Arcade Punks. Just Google it, Arcade Punks Retropie images, and you'll find it. Obviously, they're big files, so you know. Oops, put it on at night when you go to your bed. Yeah, that seems to play as well as I remember it to be, and I'm still as pish. That's the PlayStation. You've got the Retropie set up, you can go in and change things. 32X, let's give that a quick go. The one that we always go for is, let's try Space Harrier, let's give that a go. Don't think I've ever actually played Space Harrier on the 32X. Welcome to the Foundry Zone, or Fantasy Zone even. Now if I'm not mistaken, that looks pretty much like the arcade. I'll just turn the sound up a wee bit. Yeah, lovely. That's a 32X. I'm just conscious that this battery in this iPad is going to run out and it's just going to suddenly stop. Sega CD. Quick look at some of the games in there. I'm not really that familiar with Sega CD, Sonic the Hedgehog. God, I just remembered why I turned the sound down to begin with to cut out that god awful music. Super Nintendo. You know how that's going to play. Awesome. Vectrex, Virtual Boy. Let's give the Virtual Boy a quick go. Now I'm very lucky to actually own a Virtual Boy and I love it to bits. It was one of these machines that a lot of people criticise, that probably people that have never actually played it, you know, people going about how it induced headaches and that kind of stuff. And yeah, it probably did. If you play any virtual reality system for any length of time, you're going to get a headache. And possibly this is, you know, is true, but you know what, I just love it. It's so far ahead of its time. It's a mechanical 3D thing and the effect is actually really good. Though I've just noticed that this doesn't seem to be working. So we need to come out. Is it going to start? Maybe not. We'll try golf possibly. Ah, there we go. In fact, wait a minute. The one that is really impressive, vertical force, I think it is. Take a break between stages and whatever. This is actually a really good game, and it does look mega impressive in 3D. Ah, wait a minute. This isn't the game I thought it was. No, this isn't the one I thought it was. Right, what was the one I thought it was? There's a kind of is it Red Alarm, possibly? I think it might be this one, Red Alarm. This is the one, but you need to imagine this in 3D. Just looking for the fire button. How do you fire? There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look that impressive on this, but imagine it in 3D. And it is superb. So yeah, that's the Virtual Boy. Not many now. You've got Wonder Swan, which is a console I'm not really that familiar with, and then you've got all the sort of the various Batman games from different systems. You've got Castlevania, tons and tons of Castlevania games. Capcom 1, there's all the Capcom ones. Let's have a quick go at Ghouls and Ghosts, just because. Just wait for it to go through its little intro thing. And coin in, and away we go. Absolutely stonking game this, though it is as hard as anything. But I love playing it just because it looks so damn good. Absolutely stunning game. Look at the graphics in this thing, just beautiful. Right, I could keep playing this, but I really need to press on before the iPad runs out of battery power. Let's just get to the wind level. Awesome. Right, that's Ghouls and Ghosts, and that is on the Capcom, whatever it is, the Capcom 1, then you got the Capcom 2, which is Street Fighter. I'll just let you very, very quickly see Street Fighter Alpha 3, let you see how just kind of how this plays. And remember, this is a Raspberry Pi 3B, I think it is, I'm running this on. So there is a more powerful Raspberry Pi 4, though I couldn't get Retropie to work in it. Oh, one more coin, there we go. I've got absolutely no idea who I picked. Cody, who the hell is he? Obviously the arcade stick absolutely comes into its own for games like this. I'm just thinking, I think I've actually, you know what, I think I've actually got this set to 4-way, which is why I can't seem to do any diagonals. Yeah, that would explain it. And I managed to do one there right enough, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, that plays really, really well. So it's a powerful little machine, and like I said, you've got Capcom 3, which is, what's that? Street Fighter 3, New Generation. Second Impact, Third Strike, You've got various Donkey Kong games. You've got various family computer, is that the NES? You've got various Final Fantasy games, tons and tons and tons of them. You've got Genesis hacks, so you've got stuff like, I'm sure you've got Mario Brothers, where you've got various, this is interesting, I'll let you see this, Streets of Rage with the Street Fighter characters. This is actually pretty cool, and it's really, really well done. So if Streets of Rage is your thing, then you can play stuff like this. There you go, you've got Ryu, Dalzim, Guile or Ken. Let's go for Ken. How cool is that? I'm not even a big fan of Streets of Rage, but I think that is just superb, the fact that you can actually play with Street Fighter people. But that is some really, really clever, talented individuals doing stuff like this. You've even got dragon punches and everything in there. Yeah, I think, I'm not quite sure actually if I've got the diagonals turned on or not. That is epic. So you've got various Genesis hacks. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if that's your thing. No thank you. You've got various King of Fighter games, most of them in the Neo Geo. You've got oodles and oodles of Mario games. Tons and tons of them across all manner of systems. Mega Man, again loads. Mortal Kombat, every single Mortal Kombat you could shake a stick at. You've got Nintendo hacks, various hacks, I'm not quite sure what they've done there. You've got the PC Engine CD-ROM, which is excellent. I'm just going to quickly, hopefully this has got enough time. My iPad's not going to die, please don't die. This is a fantastic game that you can only get in the PC Engine CD-ROM. This is great. Almost as a CD, so it kind of does take a wee while to load, albeit its own SD card. Just turn this sound up a wee bit. It's quite low actually, hang on a second. This is a really, really nice beat 'em up, a really nice shoot 'em up for the PC Engine Duo. Right, come on. There we go, right, fire. Yeah, I think I've got this on 4-way, which is why I'm struggling to, but let me see if I can change it. So I'm trying to change this on the fly, turn that around like so, is that going to be it? Ah, that's better. Now I can move diagonally, yeah. That's much better. One's fire! There we are. There's some really nice special effects in this. You need to remember this is a PC Engine that's running this. You know, this was a machine that came out when people were still playing the Spectrum and C64. So that's, turn it down again. I just wish you could turn the damned background music off and that thing. So that's the PC Engine CD. It was Super Famicom, which I don't know what the difference is. You've got various Super Nintendo hacks. Yeah, various games. I mean, I don't know what they've done, but different hacks. Star Wars tons and tons of Star Wars games, Street Fighter, whoops a daisy, Street Fighter, loads and loads and loads of Street Fighter games. You've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, wrestling games. If wrestling's your thing, then you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of wrestling games. Zelda, and then you've got all the games, which is I don't know how many, quite a few thousand. So that is basically it, guys. That is it's a 128 image that I downloaded from Arcade Punks. And like I said, this controller, it's got a Raspberry Pi 3B in it, but this machine that Mike Hansen has built for me is just absolutely exquisite. And as I've said before, guys, if you want one of these, you're interested in any details about, you know, Mike building you one of these or a normal controller, I can't vouch highly enough how good his controllers are. They're absolutely superb, and they're all USB, so just plug them in. You can play them on Raspberry Pis, you can play them on a PC, an Apple, Mac, whatever. So listen, I'm going to go before this iPad dies, which is probably going to do any time now. So listen, guys, thank you very, very much for tuning in. Apologies for any people who've just joined me and I'm just about to cut the stream off. I was going to make this video and just record it. I thought, why don't I just make it live, and it's nice and easy. So anyway, guys, have a wonderful evening, and as always, thank you very, very much for watching.